Brenda, the newbie crocheter, and in this episode we are going to go over how to do the Lacy granny triangle. So get your yarn, get your hook. I'm using just an acrylic, this is a worsted, possibly DK. It's a little bit on the light side, and a 5mm hook. Choose whatever yarn you like, choose whatever hook you like to use, and let's get started. We're going to start with a slip knot, and we're going to chain 5. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go ahead and do a slip stitch into the first chain, creating a circle or a little loop, which is, let's see if I can show you, it's right here. Kind of hard to tell, but it's there. Okay, once you close your loop, you're going to go ahead and chain 3. That chain 3 is going to be basically your first double crochet. Now we're going to go ahead and do into this circle here, we're going to do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to chain, do another 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to do another chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch in there, and you have the beginning of your triangle. There you go, guys. So what we're going to do now is we are going to slip stitch our way into this chain, the first chain 4 space. Okay, I like to slip stitch into every stitch till I get there. Some people like to jump stitches. It's up to you. I kind of like doing it in every stitch because it just gives it a cleaner look. So let's go ahead and slip stitch our way over. Okay, we're in that chain 4 space, and I'm going to go ahead and do chain 3, which is equivalent to the first double crochet. Then I'm going to do 3 more double crochets. I'm going to go ahead and move these over, make sure they're nice and snug. And then I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 more double crochets into that same chain 4 space. 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to chain 2, and we're going to go straight into the next corner, and we're going to do another 4 double crochets, chain 4, 4 double crochets, and that is going to be our pattern in each corner. That's going to be our what do we call it? Yeah, our pattern. 1 2 3 4 4 chains, another 4 double crochets into the chain 4 space. That's going to be our corner recipe. Always thinking about food. Just leave it to me. Always thinking about food. Okay, so now you have your first 2 corners. We're going to chain 2 and go into the next corner where we're going to do 4 4 4. 4 double crochets, 4 chains, 4 double crochets. Okay, first we're going to do the chain 2. If you guys hear any noise in the background, it's probably my dogs either fighting, either sleeping, or playing around. So just ignore them. Not sure if you guys know, but I have one that is quite old and one that is a puppy. 4 double crochets, chain 4, and 4 more double crochets. And the puppy just loves to aggravate my older dog until she gets tired of him and nips at him, and then he calms down for a little bit. Okay, so we got our 4 4 4. We're going to chain 2, and now we're going to slip stitch into the top 3rd chain of the beginning, chain 3. 1 2 3. There you go. You're beginning to grow your triangle. Okay, this is where things will change now. From this row forward, from the third row forward, the pattern changes a little bit. You're going to begin each row with a chain 5. That chain 5 is going to be equivalent to the first double crochet and a chain 2 space, okay? So we are going to chain 5 here, and then we're going to go to the corner and we're going to do 4 4 4. 4 double crochets, chain 4, and 4 double crochets. Okay, so remember that from the 3rd row on, you're always going to begin with a chain 5, which once again is equivalent to a double crochet and a chain 2 space. So 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then to the corner we're going to do 4 4 4, 4 double crochets, chain 4, 4 double crochets. Okay, 4 chains, 2 3 4, and 4 more double crochets into that same space. 1 2 3 and 4. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to, I'll give you a little explanation what we're going to do next so that you can get going if you want to. What we're going to do is chain 2, then double crochet in the last double crochet of this cluster. We're going to chain 2, we're going to double crochet on top of this first double crochet in this next cluster. Then we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to the corner where we're going to do a 4 4 4. Okay, so here we go. Chain 2, double crochet into the last double crochet of this cluster, chain 2, double crochet into the first double crochet of this next cluster, chain 2, and into this corner we're going to do 4 4 4. 4 double crochets, 4 chains, 4 double crochets, all in that same space. I got 3, I got 4 double crochets, 1 2 3 4, and 4 more double crochets into that same space. If I'm out of camera, guys, I'm sorry. I get going and I'm thinking I'm all by myself here, just talking to myself, but no. you guys are there with me. Okay, now we're gonna chain 2 again, double crochet into the last double crochet of this cluster, chain 2, double crochet into the first double crochet of the next cluster, chain 2, and we are back at the next corner. We're gonna do 4 4 4, 4 double crochets, chain 4, 4 double crochets. Maybe I should come up with a song or some kind of I don't know, like a little 444 jingle. Chain 4, and now 4 more double crochets. Okay, this is what we have. We're almost reaching the beginning spot, so we're gonna do now chain 2, 1 double crochet on top of this bottom cluster right here. Then we're going to do a chain 2, and then we're going to slip stitch to the third chain from the beginning chain. The beginning chain 5, we're going to slip stitch into the third chain. So chain 2, double crochet into the last double crochet of that bundle, of that cluster I should say, chain 2, 1 2 3, and slip stitch on the third chain of the beginning chain 5. And this is what you should have. So like I said, the rest of the rows are all going to be basically the same as row number 3. Okay, I was just cinching my center there. So once again, we're going to start with a chain 5. Then we're gonna, the chain 5 is gonna be equivalent to a double crochet, a chain 2 space. Then we're gonna double crochet on top of this first double crochet in this cluster, chain 2, and then into the corner. As the project grows, you're going to have more they're standalone double crochets where you're going to be crocheting, doing another double crochet on top of them. Okay, so basically you're going to be double crocheting on top of every standalone double crochet, and you're going to either be doing a double crochet in the beginning of a cluster or at the end of a cluster. Okay, so I hope I didn't confuse you, but I'll show you right now. We're going to do chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, that chain 5 is equivalent to double crochet on top of this double crochet and a chain 2. Now we're going to double crochet into the first double crochet of this cluster. As you get going, you kind of get the rhythm of the pattern, I should say. Now you're going to chain 2, and you're going to go into the corner where we're going to do 4 4 4. 4 double crochets, chain 4, and 4 double crochets. 1 2 3 and 4, and 4 more double crochets. 1 2 3 and 4. Once again, we're going to chain 2, 1 2, and we're going to double crochet in the last double crochet of this cluster below. Then you're going to chain 2, and you're going to double crochet on top of that standalone double crochet. So you're going to do another chain 2, double crochet on top of that standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the beginning double crochet of this cluster, chain 2, and then into the corner. So let's do this together. 1, 2, double crochet on top of that standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet on top of that first double crochet of that next cluster, chain 2, and into your corner where you're going to do 4 double crochets, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4 more double crochets. Okay, our project is now continuing to grow. So now we're going to chain 2, double crochet on top of this last double crochet of this cluster, chain 2, I'm going to double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet on top of this first double crochet of this cluster, chain 2, and corner recipe 4 4 4. Okay, I'll meet you at the corner. I'll still go ahead and say what I'm doing so you can listen in case you want to crochet while you're listening. So we're going to do chain 2 right off the corner, double crochet into the last double crochet of the bottom cluster, chain 2, double crochet into the standalone double crochet below, chain 2, double crochet into the next standalone double crochet below, chain 2, double crochet into the first double crochet of the cluster below, chain 2, and we are back at a corner where we're going to do the 4 4 4 recipe. 4 double crochets, 4 chains, and 4 double crochets. 1 2 3 4, 4 more double crochets, then we're going to chain 2, double crochet into the last double crochet of the bottom cluster, chain 2, double crochet into the standalone double crochet, chain 2, and you've reached the beginning. So you're going to slip stitch once again into the third chain from the beginning, chain 5, and this is where we're at, guys. And basically that is the way the pattern will continue to grow. You're going to do the same thing, nothing will change. You're going to chain 5, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, 4 4 4, chain 2, double crochet, 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 chain 2, double crochet on the beginning on this first double crochet, chain 2, and into your corner. Okay, I'm gonna do one more row with you guys, and I think you guys got it because you guys are super smart. I know you guys already have this and you're like, yeah, we know what we're gonna have to do, but just bear with me. We'll do one more row. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna discuss what I'm saying while I go, and that way you can crochet and listen. Chain 5, double crochet into the next standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the first double crochet of the cluster, chain 2 into the corner. We're going to do 4 4 4, 4 double crochets, 4 chains, 4 double crochets. If you're looking at my hook, this is one of my hooks, and believe it or not, I'm not just saying it because I've made it, but this is my favorite hook. It is a boy hook. It was one of my first hooks that I made, and I love it. It's one of my favorite sizes too. So we did chain 2, double crochet in the last double crochet of the cluster, chain 2, double crochet, whoops, into the standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the next standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the first double crochet of the cluster below, chain 2, and you are back at a corner where you're going to do 4 4 4. I'm gonna have to come up with a jingle, a 4 4 4 jingle. Yeah, come back here. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, double crochet in the last double crochet of the cluster below, chain 2, double crochet into the standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the next standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet, standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the next standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the first double crochet of the cluster, chain 2, and you are back at the corner with 4 4 4. I don't know, what do you think about that? I don't know, guys, my singing is not all that good. I'm gonna have to come up with a jingle though. For those of you who know me, maybe I can make some music with the cowbell. No, right? That would be just way too much. I quite enjoy my cowbell. It's okay sometimes to act a little foolish. It's quite alright. Chain 2, double crochet into the last double crochet in the cluster below, chain 2, double crochet into the next standalone double crochet, chain 2, double crochet into the next standalone double crochet, and guess what, guys, you're going to chain 2, and you're at the beginning where you're going to slip stitch into the third chain from the beginning, chain 5. And guys, this is as far as I'm taking you, because you can make this as big as you want. This could even be a bralette if you're somebody who sews and wants to sew a backing on this. You already have a part of a bralette and possibly a growing part of a bikini bottom too. That's what I'm telling you guys. With these shapes, you guys can create any number of things. So just expand your mind, think about it, and What can you do? Adding squares, adding a triangle. The next one I'm going to be showing you is the rectangle. So what can you do? So think about it. Think outside the box. Using these shapes, you can do any number of projects, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. Let me snip, snip, snip. And there we have it. All you have to do is cinch this in, sew it in, and you have your Lacy granny triangle. Isn't that awesome, guys? I love these shapes, I really do. So thank you so much for joining me. Until the next time, I wish for all of you guys have a blessed day. God bless each and every one of you guys. From the Yarny Cave, peace. I love you guys. Bye.